How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we're back with some Final Fantasy XIII, and I'm feeling better today. So I'm assuming whatever was wrong with me yesterday was just off either the fish I ate for me tea or the omelette I ate for me dinner, one of the two. But anyway, we are back. We are here in Oerba, or whatever it's called, FinalFantasy's place. I'd like to know what happened here, because everything's destroyed. I'm assuming all these creatures walking around are the remnants of the people, you know. Nice to know. But we left off on this bridge. Ooh. We got a mission thing up there, so we'll make sure to do that. Let's do this.
Ragnarok. Come day of wrath, O pulseless sea. Embrace thy fate, thine home to burn, that fallen souls might bear our plea to hasten the divine's return. O piteous wanderer, Ragnarok, make of this day a brave epoch. Deliver the divine, Ragnarok.
What? Sarah, how did you...
Is this Sarah? Someone manipulating?
I was waiting for you to open your eyes. All the time I was asleep, I knew what was happening. I kept trying to think up a way to save Cocoon. Together.
Sarah?
You get it now. There are no gods with miracles to save us. No matter where you look. That's why we have to call one. Destroy Orphan. We'll save the world.
Stop it!
You can't do that.
Hi Lala, hope
You
you're having a good
love me
day.
Too much. You do, don't you, Claire?
Enough already.
Wait, who's Claire?
Listen up. We are all shooting for the same goal here.
And the result of that
Ah, see.
this.
So it wasn't Sarah, it was the creepy old man.
You betray your fal'Cie to chase after dreams and shadows. The world you claim to wish to protect now faces the end of days, with no hope of salvation.
I didn't think Fal'Cie had the means.
Oh, it won't be fal'Cie who destroy her. For centuries now, Cocoon has provided generously for its human inhabitants every want and need. Coddled them, one might even say. The result being their deep-seated fear and hatred of change and all things alien. Fed, nurtured, and ready to detonate at the slightest spark. The seeds of destruction take root, even now.
What did you do to Cocoon?
I resigned, appointing Reigns as Primarch in my stead.
Reigns? He's alive.
Yeah, we killed Reigns.
The puppet is restrung to serve my needs, yes. Its eyes had long since turned to glass. Of course, the cavalry's eyes will see our friend as nothing more than a traitor to their cause. They'll say the fal'Cie got to him too, or some such drivel. And imagine, when I spread word that it's Orphan tugging at his strings, what happens next?
You're gonna use the cavalry to take the thing out?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll feign the howling of Pulsian wolves and let the fear-addled sheep slaughter themselves first. Either way, the end is at hand.
Give him his dues. He has backup plans.
What of yourselves?
For an evil person, he isn't just focused on just one thing, you know? Backup plans to get his job done.
Reach the end here, in the land where it all began.
Nope.
All those lines. Follow my lead. Thank you.
Give him a scanning. You can get a lot of debuffs on. Come on, Finial. Taking a time.
Let's go.
This is it. Now we work him. That's not bad. I thought it was going to be as bad as when we fought him on that airship. That seemed okay. Oh, it removed all the debuffs that were on him, eh? Okie dokie. We'll just have to put them back on. Hi, Gavin. Hope you're having a good day. How's that? Hope you're feeling better. I am, my friend. I think it was just food or something like that. It's the only thing I could think of, really. What a way to start a stream. Boss battle. Yeah, it's the only way to start streams. Come on, heal up, guys. Hi dear Modin, hope you're having a good day. That it's old Barty back again. He's pretending to be Sarah so he could get a hug of snow. It was a bit creepy of the old man, but you know. I think that's the real reason why he did it. He just wanted a hug of snow.
Defeat is not an option. Let's go.
That Autowatch Lightning punch snow again. Yeah, but Lightning didn't punch snow. Or if she did, I didn't spot it. At least he doesn't have little faces, you know? Guess they've already planned. Yep. Well, no, if his plan was just to get a hug of Snow, he managed to do that. Snow did hug him. Nice. What's that, Gavin? Does have cool boss design. He does, and that's cool music as well. Ooh, Crystal Dies expanded. Oh, he's back again.
The time has come.
Is he like immortal, the old man?
Extend my invitation. To save a people beyond salvation, there is only Ragnarok. Cocoon suffers. Release her from the pain.
We've got a mission stone thing there. A nice one, Crystal Expanded. Yeah, well, we've got quite a few points, so we'll have a look at them.
So, this is the end of the rainbow, huh? Well, here's hoping the pot's full of tips on dealing with crackpot Fal'Cie.
You know, I don't remember this being here before. I guess it's new, huh?
Yeah, must be.
Hi, Mr. Zeno. Hope you're having a good day.
Suppose it might
How's the
be a
story?
record
The
of
story's not bad. The story's not bad.
You know, after we turn to Crystal. Cocoon, where the slaves of Lindsay dwell, is the enemy of all life fostered by Pulse's sacred hand.
No, Lulu is only
So
in
our Fal'Cie
Final Fantasy
determined
X.
Pulse's will, chose l'Cie, and gave them a focus. Become Ragnarok and bring about the end of Cocoon.
So here you've got Lightning,
And
you've
so
got
the
Fang,
beast
you've got
arose,
Finial, you've got
defeated
Hope, you've got
Lindsay's
Snow,
hateful
the
Fal'Cie,
Saz.
and prepared to tear Cocoon apart. But her
That's the
providence
six.
betrayed our l'Cie, draining Ragnarok of strength. Their focus only half complete, the l'Cie were taken to the enemy's land by Bartandalus, curse his name. And the goddess said, l'Cie who rest upon Cocoon will reawaken, however long they may wait. And Ragnarok will rise again, to tear the land from its seat in the sky. Her word is absolute.
Guess the jig is up.
I guess that one isn't giving us a mission.
Cocoon's done for, isn't it?
Yeah, don't sweat it. If we go ahead and smash Cocoon, you know some makers sure to roll up and save the day.
As long as Fal'Cie are around, this fight is never gonna end. So let's finish it. Let's get Daisley.
So what do we do about Orphan?
We help Orphan. What else can we do? If we can manage to keep it safe.
Another war breaks out somewhere down the road. We're Lassie. It's not like we can make people stop fighting.
Lightning, you told me on Cocoon. It's not a question of can or can't. We just do it. That's our only choice this time. Maybe it won't do much.
No, Mr. Zeno.
Maybe
So
only
basically,
one
on each
person will
Final
listen
Fantasy
to us.
franchise, each
But even
one in the
then,
series, it's like on a
isn't
different
trying
place with a
better than
different new
doing nothing?
cast, different new characters.
Because ripples can make waves.
Okay, kids have gone
This
crazy.
is number 13.
Revolutionaries always get cold crazy.
When I was on Cocoon, I wished on those fireworks. I wished to not let anything happen to Cocoon this time. But I shouldn't have wished for that. Wishes aren't enough. Prayers either. This time I'm making a promise. I will keep Cocoon safe. I promise. No matter what.
I guess it takes losing everything to make you see how much you have to fight for. Huh.
And we're the only ones who can do it, right?
Right.
Yep.
All right then. Let's tie up loose ends.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Okay, that makes it sound like point of no return. That's back down, so that makes it sound like a point of no return. So I am going to go backwards on myself. I want to check around here just to see, make sure there was nothing we missed. And I want to see if any of the other missions have now opened up. Was that deal mode in? It's not the point of no return. They made it sound like it's a point of no return. Okie dokie. We're using it as a commando, so we'll do commando. What's that, Gavin? Still a while to go. Still gonna go back around everywhere though. I feel like it's a good time to go back. See if anything's opened up. Because there's a teleport thing just at the beginning of this town anyway. So we can like go back to the steps, see if that's opened up. See if there's stuff in... whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's everything there done. Nice. There, so we can see if any of the missions opened up. There was quite a few that were like low, that were down, so they could have all opened up. Now, cool stuff to do before point of no return. It's not for ages. But with there being a teleport nearby, I'm just going to go back, search around, see what stuff we can get done before we carry on, you know? Because I've been enjoying those missions, those marks. And if some of them are opened up, because we've done everyone except for one. There was one that we hadn't done, so we could go back and try that one. I'm pretty sure a lot of them don't open up until the point of no return. But you can be wrong. But not a problem. Well, there's no harm. Like I said, there's no harm in us doing a quick teleport and check. Because we know at least one is open that we left for now, so we could always just try that one. I want to also give a try on one of those big things that are walking around in the steps. That we just avoided, you know? There. Exactly, Gavin. It is worth checking. Worst case scenario. Nothing's opened up. There's nothing we can do. We just do one extra mission. And then... we hop on this plane up to the sky. Well, to a different planet, really. Oh, one of them you think you should be ready. Only one way to find out. Okay, dokie. But obviously, we got quite a few points. Got a new crystal area, so it's best to level up, you know? Ooh. She's learned death. That would be cool if she casts that quite a bit. Also, it's going to be nice having everyone back down to 0 on the crystal points, you know? But that's a great move. Just she cast it quite often. But I don't want her to, like, not do the her sabotage moves. You know what I mean? I'm assuming, like, there's a special move for each person. She's just got something called High Wind. I think you need a specific weapon for death to actually be useful. And even then, it's very RNG. Well, we all know, based on my Final Fantasy X playthrough, I have amazing luck. So, I think you have to select it if you wish to use it. Don't think she does it. Right, so she would have to be the leader, is what you're saying. Two more guys. Then I want to search around this town, see if there's anything that we've missed. Because walking through, we found out we can examine stuff. So there could be something that we need to examine that could get us a cinematic or something, who knows? So we'll check around town as well, as we're making our way back out. Like, you're not 100% on that, but when it works, it's ace. All that CP is gone. But good job you had some saved up. Yeah, it's because I was only knocking it down to just under 500,000. Because I didn't really see the point of putting anything into those. Okay, I think the main one's back. And that one's back. Nice, sorry about that. OBS completely froze up. So we were just casually going along. Not realized. Technical issues. We're having a nightmare of technical issues at the minute, guys. Hopefully OBS will be fine. Okay. So, all you missed, we leveled up Snow. And then we just came down to fight this first battle down here. This wasn't overheating, if anyone's wondering. This wasn't,
Change of plan.
power outage. It was literally just OBS was just completely froze up. Exactly. Technology, dang it. You're 100% right, Gavin.
Time for another approach.
Makes me wonder if there's like an update for it. And it's probably tried to force an update while I'm live. Wouldn't put past something like that happening. We sometimes get that with a camera, where an upgrade comes through as we're live, and sometimes you'll see everything running fine and just, I'm talking, but the camera's not moving. But it is what happens when you do live broadcast, guys. You can have all these technical faults. Luckily we spotted it. What's this one? This box appears to be the control of the railway switch. Though rusted, likely break if forced. Okie dokie. Didn't give us an option to force it though. It would have been nice. Yeah, we've got a new capture card ordered, so that should be coming hopefully in the next few weeks. So hopefully when that comes, we then won't get any capture card issues after that. I got a nice one. You've been wanting one for a while. Yes. Been needing one because obviously my capture card's quite old. And I've only been able to do it thanks to people like you, Gavin, being a paid member. For those who don't know, all the money that I get from... a little bit I get from ad revenue. You'll probably notice if watching the live streams, I don't really run ads, only on the playback. I don't run ads while live. I could do. Could press a button now. Could press a button now. And you'll all get ads. Mwahaha! I'm not gonna do. Just hovering over the button. Ooh. Anyway. But yes, every penny we make off the channel goes back in to try and make the experience for you guys watching better. So obviously we knew we had a capture card issue for a while because of how old it is, so we needed a new one. So that was the first thing that's everything gone towards. The next thing will be going towards probably an aircon unit or some type of coolant inside the room, but if it's gonna end up as hot as it has the other week. OBS issue, there's nothing I can do about that though, because that is what it is, you know. Does anything? Nope. Checking everything. Nope. Aha, boxes. Years of rust have tightened, cemented the doors of these shipping containers. If they hold cargo, they do so with an unyielding grip. That is worth every penny. Great channel, great stream. Thank you. Oh, what's this? Nothing goes wrong. Ish. It's only been over the last, 3 weeks? We've had a couple of technical issues. Not bad considering how many years we've been going. Don't get me wrong. If anyone ever goes back and watch the earlier first stuff we've ever done on the channel, the quality of that was awful. Like, not the quality of the capture quality, the streaming quality. Everything's improved for you guys over the years. Always thinking of how to improve. I just hope we have no technical difficulties over the month of August. Because for those that don't know, over the whole of August, we're basically doing a charity good cause awareness over that whole month. So we'll be bringing awareness to a charity and all that type of stuff. Ooh. So I hope we get no issues while doing that. But all that will be announced on Friday, beginning of August. Well, 4 months on Friday, you've been a member. And yeah, the last few weeks, the heat definitely didn't help. Yeah, to be fair, the heat's probably like exacerbated a lot more issues than what we had. Probably caused all the technology to be bad. Yeah, it's very much appreciated the 4 months of you being a member, Gavin. I think Max and Misty's been a member for 2 months as well. And for others watching this channel, if you're thinking, you know what, I want to support the channel and become a member as well, there's links to that in the description below. or depending on what format you're watching on, because obviously I know some phones you can't get the join button, but there could be a join button there and you can click that as well.
New strategy.
Thanks.
Is it? Yeah, it's immune to...
It'll be okay.
deep attack. It's fine.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
And we still will be having, after this stream, we'll be doing some more Outer Worlds. Hopefully we'll be able to finish up Byzantium today. Is anything? Yes. Presumably a piece of some larger ship. This ruined assembly has long since been stripped of its actual parts. We already fully checked in there, I think. Probably don't even need to fight these. Yeah, we can avoid them by jumping over these roots. Yep. Yep. Haha. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, Gavin. I think those hand enemies in Final Fantasy VIII were also called Seekers as well, weren't they?
Time for another approach. Keep the enemy off balance.
Examine. Ah, it's a sign. Once visitors would have found their way by these signs, it's difficult to determine how long ago they must have been. You think so? They had a head with them as well. They kept casting Quake, if you remember. Yeah, because they were also outside of the town with Laguna, weren't they?
That's how it's done.
Like where Laguna had the flashback. They're outside that town, and the head always came up. Hi, Paul HDHD. Hope you're having a good day. What do we reckon? See, these places look like they're for something. So I'm going to check in each one. This one and the one to the right. Not bad, yourself? Well, I was ill yesterday, hence why there was no stream yesterday. But I think it must have just been something I ate, because I'm quite like, my stomach's not great, but I haven't been as bad as what I was yesterday. And also we had a little bit of technical issues as well today, but other than that, everything's gravy, my friend. Everything's fine, everything's peachy, everything's golden. At least you're feeling a bit better. Yes, thank you. Like I said on the community post that I released yesterday, we could have done yesterday's stream, but I was more worried that I would have ended up running backwards and forwards from the computer, from the stream, from the camera, and that isn't great for you and for yous, you know? The burlap sack. Stuff and tools for outdoor labor. Little Chocobo! Chocobo doll was likely a village child's fond favorite. Its well-worn stitches show evidence of repeated mending. Are not itself the most luxurious of beds. Sounds of fellow sleepers don't doubt afford some comfort to its occupants. Exactly. Exactly. Paul. Exactly. Is that Gavin? Chocobo, yes. Exactly. A Chocobo. Cooking pots? I don't think we actually checked in here. The map's showing a... I think this is what DL Modem was on about. A little robot. The map was showing like a symbol thing.
Yeah. You're okay. I was worried. Huh?
He wanted to say goodbye.
He's not ready for the scrap heap just yet. Bit worse for wear, yeah. Nothing I can't fix.
Now you miss playing this game with your mum.
Track us down some parts.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. Vanille's robotic pal is in dire need of repair. You should be able to find all 5 parts necessary around the village. Okay. Not exactly what I said, but that's how I read it. So what do we have to do? Like, all those stuff I've been examining, is it going to be in some of them? Or will they appear on the... Aha! They appear on the map. 1, 2, 3. 4. What would the 5th one be? Alright. Oh no, it's just 3. That's the thing to leave. I'm assuming it's those circles.
Stay down.
Even you don't know about this. Good at a side mission. But DL Moda mentioned about a little robot. And obviously we had OBS crash, so we didn't get an answer as to where it was. But we said we were going to check everything on our way down to the Go Teleporty. So is it these stuff? You obtain power cable. Yes. Oh, and then they disappear from the map. Nice. But now it explains why we have all these little side rooms and all that. That had nothing in. They clearly only had stuff in for this mission.
New strategy.
Now, one other good thing about going back, earn some extra crystal points. Oh, 100%. That's really what we're doing it for, you know. We say we're doing it for one thing, but it's really to secretly grind without actually having to grind, you know. See, I like having these three because I can then quickly switch to medic and get like a super mass heal on everybody. Dear Modin, you knew about Oerba, but never bothered with it. Advantage of spending a little cash. An official guide back in the day. I'm more surprised that when we went up there the first time that we didn't find him. Because we didn't enter that area, which is weird because we went up there. Battery pack. And you pretty much just wanted to move on the game. It's all about doing everything you can, you know? Do everything you can. You then level up and fight super bosses, become overly powerful, and then go and finish the game, you know? That's how these games work. You should only ever do the final boss when your characters have become gods. Now become as gods, we too have become as gods. Exactly, dear Modern. Showed us somewhere down here. Yeah, there's one there. But it hasn't shown the other two on there. Maybe it'll show it after we get this one. Oh, wait, there's a red ring here. I'm assuming all the red rings are the ones we need to find. We'll go and find everything. Beat everything, complete all side quests, Final Fantasy lore. Exactly. Except for skipping. Skipping doesn't exist. We all know that. That was a graphical error. Yeah, see? So we need to keep an eye out for them as well. So some are on the map and some are in creatures. Right, you've erased skipping from your mind. There was you just heard me, Gavin. There was no skipping whatsoever. That didn't exist. What was our record during our live stream? 2? One thing I really like about this game, you get a lot of big numbers on the screen.
Be ready for the next fight.
I like seeing that many big numbers. So we're looking for aesthetic. No, we just obtained an aesthetic lens. Okie dokie. So my assumption is now, the last one, I was hoping it was Daniel. What? The last one's probably in a combat. These are up as well. Nice. So we figured that out. So we'll touch it, but 55 class A. No. Because we want to work them in order. But once you get them, it's like that. Once you pick them up and you go to your map, you press that button. We know that's here. We know that's thingy. So, you know. And it says where it is. Everyone forget that we've got 0 stars on there. So that'll be one good thing. If they're all up, we can try to find them in an order. And we want to try doing them in order, because my assumption is they're going to get harder as they go up.
Wide open.
Yeah, they keep getting harder as they go up. As long as we can find roughly what the next one is we were supposed to do on it. And then as we're working up through them, so we can do some hopefully later today, if hopefully we find everything for this robot. I'm going up there because there's something in that room. The one at the bottom of the tower shows they're definitely getting harder. Oh, 100%. That was super solid. But then the ones that we fought in here weren't. So unless each area has like a group of easy ones and then like a capstone mission. So the tower, we did all the ones in the tower that were easy, which were the ones for the quest. And then that last one was like, well, you've done all them, here's the capstone hard one for the tower. It could be that, you know? It's like all the ones we did here were easy, but then that one there could be the capstone for that area. So that could be like a super hard one. I know there was one in the mine area at the beginning where we went, opened that door and that giant robot came out. So we know there's one under there.
Let's keep this up.
There was that ring and the steps. That could just be trying to lead us back to oh, wait. Uh-huh. That was just leading us back to the whatchamacallit, but this metal plate. Nice. It's all 5 parts. I feel like that what we'll end up doing is, probably over the next couple of streams, do more of those missions. Work our way up through them. Like what we did with the Final Fantasy XII, you know? We have a couple of streams where we focus on marks. Until we can do no more. And then we continue with the game. Then we rinse and repeat.
Time for another approach. Keep the enemy off balance. You'll make it.
Here!
Change of plan.
Nice.
Just another battle.
But yeah, because that gold one there is the teleport thing, so we can use that. That might be onto something there. One hard mark each area. Could be that. That's how I'm feeling, because when we did all the ones we did originally in the steps, the only one that was left unlocked in the steps was like a number 50 something. We were like, okay, well that's not the next one in order, so that feels like that's going to be a hard one. So that might have been like, that's the capstone for that bit. And then, like what I said, working through here, all the ones, I think there was 1 or 2 in this place, all seemed easy. And then got there, another 50 odd. And then when you think of the tower, all the ones for the quest were easy. And then that last one was really hard.
Hey, hey, look who's back.
Oh, Bhakti, thank goodness.
Whew, you're a lifesaver, Saz.
Nah, it was just a quick tune-up. Don't mention it.
Hey, does it do anything? Congratulations. You're a true Pulsarian pioneer. For somewhere out there, long forgotten equipment still awaits to be found. Ooh. Bonus points number 4. You have triumphed over all challenges the Vault Wardens have offered. Reattempting the trials after doing so might draw attention. Certain. Obtained Deceptol. Ultra compact reactors. Ooh, a golden nugget. Perfume. Nice. Ingots. Cool. So I'm assuming he's basically saying there, you've done some stuff. And because you've done some stuff, there's another part open called this.
Wide open.
We're looking to see if she had that, like a special move. Or is it a special move only in one specific class? Everyone look, see, we've already got up 63,000. Nice. We teleport. Is that the underground place? We'll go to the steps. Because we know at the beginning of the underground place where we fought a robot, there's at least one of those things. We know there's loads here. Yeah, so this is down near there, so we could probably just run down. Yeah, see, that's now open there. There. How about the circle? All flashing. Cool. That means it looks like quite a lot of the stuff is open. So I want to just backtrack on ourselves. Well, actually, where was the teleport for the underground? Was it at the beginning of it, at the end? My assumption is this is at the beginning of it. I think if we find out what number that is, before we start running around the whole place here, touching each rock, till we find... What's the next number we're after? $29. Yeah, cool. So we go up. We can check that one. We already did that one. And there's no other ones in here. So we could have actually teleported there. You know what? I think this way's quicker. What's that? Gavin? Ah, yes. The circle of marks. You was wondering when that would all stand up. We'll pop a cheeky little save because we haven't actually saved in a while and I should always save. Because that'd be something that we're going to have to do. Run round, touch every single rock till we know an order. I think there was one over next to a red gate. Up next to where there was like this hard plant fight. I remember we went up there. We went down the passage. There was a red gate and a downed crystal thingy. And then we decided to give that big plant thing a go, and it literally destroyed us. So maybe we can give that a go, and we'll have Vanille spam death. Was that? Oh yeah, that plant monster. That wasn't good. It was an awful battle. We went in. Oh, it's this way. We went in there with high hopes. But obviously our people have gone up a bit in the crystal power since then. They have more life.
That's how it's done.
100% Gavin, we only battled it to see what it was like. And it absolutely killed us, so we went, nope, not yet. So we want to go back. Give that a go. I want to fight one of those big things that walk around in the steps as well. I want to give them a go. Oh, yeah, at the minute we're just running, seeing what crystal this is.
Just another battle.
I'm going to assume, because this is the only one left down here, this is probably going to be a hard creature, probably in the 50s again, like in the other places. Probably have to go around the steps. I think we've done the bottom end, so we'll probably have to go around the steps. $29. Okay. And it's in the tower. Okie dokie. I mean, it's pretty stupid that you couldn't get that before you went to the tower. Or could you have collected it, like, after I did the teleport one? Could I have came back, like, back on myself to here? No, because it wasn't flashing. Plus, I think we did one outside the tower, which was a teleport. Ah, yes, the Walker ones. You think you're ready, especially with Fineo's news. Right. So what you're saying is, which probably would be my plan anyway, death spam. That's my plan on that giant plant thing. Death spam.
Easy.
It's good. I did pick that up because it was the next one anyway. 29. That's okay then. I was a bit worried that I took one out of order. Trying to think. In that town, there was only one that we looked at, and out of 50. There was no other ones in the tower. Or was there any other ones in the tower? I don't think there was any other ones in the tower, so it must mean all the other ones must be in the steps. Or behind the red door in the steps. A couple of those walker ones were garden loot. It's definitely worth a try. Okie dokie. That's definitely worth a try tomorrow. So it said it was in the tower, so we can teleport to the tower. And you know, looks like it's just there, so it's not in the tower. Oh. Ah, so it's a big robot. How many of those, of these mission things are there, by the way? Because we know there's two there that we found in the 50s. Okay, and how many? Yeah, how many of those side mission mark quests are there in total? Are those 50 ones like the final ones? Just so we have a rough idea how many of these things we're looking for. There's 64 of them. Okie dokie.
Easy.
So we're about to do mission 29. It's not bad. We're close to halfway. Right up behind it. Right up in this mechanical butt. This has to be preemptive. We're right up the butt. Right up the butt. Nice. Hiya, Brian. Is that PS3 or Xbox 360? This is a PS3, my friend. Cool. We can massively debuff it. Nice. Heal everybody.
Just getting started.
Like, Gavin, you agree there's 64. Cool. Oh, I didn't realize. Hope must have learned haste when we went more on to his buffing things, because he's now put haste on people. Nice. And that's how you rip one of them to pieces, guys. Nice. How long did that take us? 52 seconds. Nice. For the entirety of a shot. Here we go. Urinate. Okay, I think there's a save point just past there, isn't there? Even better with haste learned. Yeah, because I liked the fact... I always kept him because I liked that he did protect and shell and all that stuff, where Saj didn't. But Saj did haste, and it was always like, oh, what's better? And I always go for survival. But now that he has haste, I don't think Hope's ever leaving my team. Okay, pop a cheeky little save. Nice, and that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where tonight's stream shall end. Oh, we managed to cross a bridge and fight an old guy who pretended to be, at one point, Snow's fiance just to give him a hug. Snow wasn't happy about that, so we fought the guy who was an evil god thing. That's what I think the story was saying. Something like that. Something like that, guys. And he became a bird that became a ship and wanted to go to Cocoon to destroy it. But instead, we helped a little robot, and now we're going to be doing more of these side mission things. So tune in tomorrow as Final Fantasy XIII continues, where we'll be looking at side missions and working our way through them, hopefully in order. Hopefully. We will be returning as well in about 10 minutes time with some more Outer Worlds. We're on Byzantium. If you're interested in some Outer Worlds, feel free to come along. Otherwise, I'd like to say thanks for coming along and keeping me company today. Gavin, Brian, DL Moradin, Paul HGHG, Mr. and Lala, as well as anyone who hasn't participated in any of the chats who just came to vibe out. Thank you as well. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home. So it's very much appreciated. So thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye and stay safe.